Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about what's going on with my channel, right? So there has been a lot of Disney content in the last 2 weeks because obviously I went to Florida 2 weeks ago and had a great time there, as you can tell. Now, of course, the videos that I hope you guys would watch are the big longer videos, which combines a lot of the footage that I filmed. There's a cohesive story, if you will. Not really a story, there's no plot lines or anything, it's not complicated like the MCU, but there's things you can see how our day went and the rides that we went on in all the order, etc. But if you don't want to watch a video that's like an hour and 20 minutes long, I get it, and that's why I separated doing some clip outs of like the rides, the shows, and the character interactions, because especially the character interactions, because I really had a great time interacting with the characters at their meet and greets. Like, there's been so much fun interacting with them. Like, I'm so glad I got to film a lot of them this time around, where when my brothers and I went to California, I didn't film the interactions with the characters. I did get that one moment with the genie where my brother Simon was filming while I was going to take a selfie with him. But other than that, we didn't really film too much of our conversation, especially in Avengers Campus. I thought there was so much great character interaction, especially with Spider-Man, who I thought was the highlight of that day. This time, I filmed all the characters. Well, yeah, all of them, except for the Mandalorian. I didn't film that one because there was a crowd around him. And, you know, I have anxiety, and I got a little nervous with the camera. I was, like, a little embarrassed, like, maybe I shouldn't film this one. Maybe I'll just take the picture and that's it. So that's what happened with the Mandalorian. But I did get to see the Mandalorian, take a picture with him. He told me, you're lucky because I was about to come for you next on my next job. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me live. It was fun. All the character interaction. My favorite was probably the Jack Sparrow interaction, if you guys check that out. It's doing really well as a short, and it's doing really well on TikTok, which I'm really happy about. I don't use TikTok very much, but I know my cousin, I had a cousin tell me, David, you should try doing TikTok also. Like, a lot of people really use that. So I've been trying to post a couple of videos here and there on TikTok. I don't know if I'll keep on. I'm not used to TikTok, so I've always been used to YouTube, and that's why I always stick with YouTube. Instagram and TikTok and all that, it's like, oh man, now I have to figure out this stuff too. So I'm trying slowly, and I'm glad my Jack Sparrow video is doing really well on that. I'm glad a couple of videos have done pretty well. My tribute to JoJo's World has been doing really well. I love JoJo's World, and if you guys have seen some of my posts about it, I praise the guy, right? So if you guys don't follow him, which I can't believe anybody doesn't, because he has a million subscribers. The guy is like clearly way ahead of the game than I am. But yeah, I'll plug in the guy one more time here because I love the guy. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, because if you're watching me, I'm not even half as good as this guy. So, and look, maybe I'm putting myself down a little bit too much, and I shouldn't be comparing myself to other people, but that's who I am. I'm okay with admitting if I'm not at a certain level where other people are. So I'll leave it at that. With that being said, it looks like I got COVID. So that's why I'm home today. And just in time for the Christmas holidays, right? So it's not that bad though. I just have a little bit of a scratchy throat, and I have a little bit of a sniffling problem. Little cough, nothing bad. But maybe it's because I got the flu shot. So who knows, maybe that's helping me fight it a little bit. But, you know, once you have it, you got to stay home. It's mandatory. So because I got the shots for it in the past, I think I'm okay for like 10 days, and then I can get out of the house or something. I don't know. But yeah, whatever. I'm stuck for a bit for being at home. But I can watch a little bit of TV. I just bought the Hunger Games movie now on iTunes. I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully it's good. I think I should rewatch Oppenheimer again, because I tried watching it, but my internet was crappy that day. And I wonder when the Marvels is coming out. By the way, I also seen Percy Jackson, the new series on Disney Plus, the first 2 episodes, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. So there you go on my movie and TV side of things. Oh, and I've been watching Succession recently too. I've heard so much about Succession, and my sister-in-law just told me about it too a couple weeks back. And so I thought, okay, it's finally time to watch Succession. So I think I watched the first 3 episodes so far, and yes, I'm getting into it. Only the first season so far. So I'm going to take my time with that one because I think it just ended recently. So it's like, I can take my time. Now knowing that it's finished, I'll take my time with Succession. But yeah, I'm hoping to watch Hunger Games tonight. I should watch Oppenheimer again because I wasn't giving it my full attention, which I think I should have. And yeah, other than that, everything else is great. So, what is going on with the future of my channel? I think that's what I should get into now. Because now that I'm done Florida, what's next, right? I did the Disney parks, all the Disney parks in North America. I did the 2 in California earlier in the year, and now I finished my year with the ones in Florida, which is crazy, especially Animal Kingdom, which I've never visited before. That was all fun. What do I do now for 2024? Well, now that I'm in the Toronto Film School, I guess it's going to take up a little bit more of my time, and that's fine. You know, my channel isn't dedicated to making videos all the time like I used to when I was doing movie reviews and top 10s and all that stuff, how to watch videos, which still do really good for me. I get like hundreds of views every day from my how to watch. Obviously right now because of the new Godzilla trailer, or Kong versus Godzilla, or X, whatever. That how to watch Godzilla and Kong universe is like, that video's doing extremely well for me right now. So my how to watch videos always continue to do well. It surprises me. Sometimes I do wonder, should I go back and do how to watch videos again? I mean, there's the Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to grow, and maybe because, you know, the Marvels didn't do so well because I didn't do a video for it on how to watch the Marvels, right? How to prepare for it before it comes out. I don't know. Can you imagine it all revolves around me? As if my ego needed to be bigger. But yeah, I mean, it's you know, I thought about it, but then I'm like, but then it's gonna be too much of a headache. I don't wanna do all that anymore. I'm enjoying what I'm doing now, just filming at my own pace, filming when I feel like it's right, vlogging a little bit. I'm planning my own staycation video. Staycation is something that I've seen a lot of vloggers do, and it's like something that I've been wanting to do since I've seen it, where you actually stay in a hotel or resort or whatever while you're in the city that you're living in. And me and my brother, Kevin, we booked a hotel, and it's going to be in March. I'll say that. I'll wait to show you guys what it is. If you are a nerd, you probably have an idea of what's happening in Toronto in March. But yeah, it's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. I'm hoping so. It's my first time I'm going to be vlogging at this place. So I don't think I ever vlogged. Yeah. I'll just say it. It's Toronto Comic Con. Toronto Comic Con is in March, and I thought to myself, why not do a vlog there? And even better, since Kevin goes to sell his comics there, because Kevin's a self-comic publisher, he sells his own comics, he self-publishes them, I thought, maybe this is, you know, to drive down there, to bring him there, to set up his area and all that. Maybe it would be a fun idea to do a staycation, so that way he's closer to the convention. He doesn't have to drive back and forth from our home, because it's like an hour long drive in the subway station. Like this, we're already at the hotel. He can just walk downstairs right after breakfast or whatever and go to his area and get ready to sell his books. And I thought I can gain something from it too by maybe booking a hotel and then vlogging on what's going on the week of that convention. I thought it could be a lot of fun. So I'm going to try. And I'm hoping to do a lot more in Toronto next year. Number one, money. I need to save a lot of money, especially after my 2 big trips this year, going to the Disney parks. I would love to go back to Disney. again. You know me, I love the Disney theme parks. I want to go back to Universal Studios as well. I haven't been there in years. So I would love to go to the Universal parks as well. But I think this year I'm taking a break from the North America, from the US parks, from any parks in general. And I think I am going to focus on things in Toronto and maybe other places in Canada too. Like I'm looking at Montreal, I'm looking at Quebec, I'm looking at Vancouver. I would love to go back to Vancouver again. That was a great place, especially since me and my brother, we did some, searching for locations that certain movies and shows were filmed, and that was a lot of fun. Plus Vancouver's a beautiful place to look at. Yeah, so things like that I'm looking at in where I live, because I need to look at what's convenient for me right now. And especially with Toronto Film School, I think this allows me to focus a little bit more on that rather than spend too much money, because I'm going to need money for the Toronto Film School as well, and what I'm doing in here in this program right now. So hopefully you guys stick around. Be patient when there's not a lot of videos. I can't post videos all the time. I'm not a daily vlogger. I know there's lots of people that do that, and that's great for them. That's their job. This, unfortunately, is not my job. I would love YouTube to be my job, but it's not. And I'm okay with that, because I don't even know if this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is something that I'm doing for fun, for a hobby, for when I'm bored, for when I want to entertain. So with that being said, I hope you guys do stick around, and let's hope for the best for the future, for not just myself, but for all of you as well watching this. I hope we all have a great 2024, and let's hope for the best, right? So be positive, think good, think positive, and let's all have a really good 2024. With that being said, guys, until next time, take care.